Hey everyone, welcome back to the Alex and Emma Show. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. Today we're diving into something that seems small but actually changes everything. Small habits that create big change.
Yeah, Emma, it's funny how we often wait for the perfect moment to turn our lives around, like a Monday, a new year, or that one big opportunity. But real change rarely happens in one big leap. It happens through small, steady steps.
Exactly. We think transformation is dramatic, like someone wakes up and suddenly has it all figured out. But the truth is, real transformation is quiet. It's brushing your teeth, reading a page, taking a walk, saying no to one more scroll before bed. Tiny things that slowly shift your identity.
Totally. You know that quote, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems? That one hits me every time. Habits are those systems. They determine how far we actually go.
And the cool thing is, small habits are achievable. Big goals can feel impossible, but a 5-minute action, you can do that today.
Let's take fitness, for example. Most people join a gym, go hard for 2 weeks, and quit because it's too much, too fast. But if you just start walking 10 minutes a day, nothing fancy, you'll start building momentum. After 6 months, you'll be shocked how far that little walk takes you.
So true. I always say consistency beats intensity. You can do something massive for a week, but if you can't keep it going, it doesn't help. But a small action done every day, that's magic.
And it's the same with mindset. If every morning you take 30 seconds to say, I'm grateful for 3 things, it rewires your brain. You stop focusing on what's missing and start noticing what's good.
That's such a game changer. Gratitude turns your mood around instantly. I actually keep a little notebook on my nightstand. I write 3 things I'm thankful for every morning. Sometimes it's big things, like family. Sometimes it's just good coffee or sunny weather. But it shifts my focus completely.
I love that. I used to think success came from big action, like you had to hustle nonstop, make huge moves, take big risks. But after a while, I realized it's actually the small, boring habits that separate people who grow from those who don't.
Exactly. Boring habits are underrated. They don't give you instant rewards, so people skip them. But those boring things, reading, journaling, stretching, are the real foundation.
Speaking of reading, let me share something personal. A few years ago, I decided I'd read one book every week. Sounds great, right?
Very ambitious.
Yeah, I lasted 2 weeks. Then I felt guilty and quit. Later, I said, okay, what if I just read 5 pages a day? That felt so easy that I couldn't say no. Some days I did more, some days I did less. But by the end of the year, I had finished 12 books.
That's so powerful because the trick is to make it so small your brain can't resist. You can't argue with 5 pages or a 10-minute walk.
Exactly. Once you start, you usually keep going anyway. The hardest part is starting.
That reminds me of the 1% rule. If you improve by just 1% each day, by the end of a year, you're 37 times better. That's math, not magic.
And yet people underestimate what they can do in a year, but overestimate what they can do in a week.
Yes, everyone wants instant results. Like, I want abs in 2 weeks. I want to be fluent in a month. But the truth is, small progress compounds. It's slow at first, but unstoppable later.
Let's make this practical. Let's give our listeners a few simple habits they can start right now.
Good idea. Okay, here are a few easy ones. 1. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. 2. Read for 5 minutes a day. Even one page counts. 3. Take a 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. 4. No phone 30 minutes before bed. 5. Spend 2 minutes tidying your space.
I love that list. I'd add one more. Write one positive sentence about yourself every day. It feels silly, but it builds self-belief.
Ooh, that's a good one. Most of us talk negatively to ourselves all of the time. Saying one kind sentence can start changing that inner voice.
And that connects to another big point, consistency, because habits don't work without it.
Right. Motivation is temporary. You can't rely on feeling inspired every day. Habits keep you going even when you don't feel like it.
That's why I tell people to make habits part of their identity. Don't say, I'm trying to read. Say, I'm a reader. You'll behave like one.
Identity-based habits. Yes. Once you see yourself as the kind of person who shows up, you naturally do it without forcing yourself.
And if you miss a day, that's fine. Just don't miss twice. Miss once, you're human. Miss twice, it becomes a pattern.
Exactly. Missing one day isn't failure. Stopping completely is. Be kind to yourself, but stay accountable.
I always compare habits to brushing your teeth. You don't skip it because you're not motivated, you just do it because it's part of who you are.
Yes, and once these routines are part of your identity, they actually free up your mental energy. You stop thinking, should I do it? And just do it.
And over time, those small wins add up, not overnight, but day by day. You start to look back and realize you've completely changed.
That's the best feeling, when you realize your future self is proud of what your past self started.
Beautifully said. So, to everyone listening, don't wait for a perfect time. Don't wait for January or Monday or motivation. Start today. One small habit, one small step.
It doesn't matter if it's reading a page, drinking more water, or cleaning your desk. Just start. It's not about perfection, it's about progress.
And trust the process. You might not see results right away, but you're building something powerful underneath discipline, identity, momentum.
And remember, big change always starts small.
Exactly. Small habits, big change.
Thanks for tuning in to the Alex and Emma Show.
We'll see you next time. Stay consistent, stay kind, and keep growing. Exactly. Small habits, big change. Before we wrap up, if you enjoyed today's episode, please take a second to subscribe, share, or leave us a quick review. It really helps us grow and reach more amazing listeners like you.
Yes, you can also support the show by sharing it with a friend who might need a little motivation today. Every small action, even hitting that subscribe button, makes a